Hans Scholl and his sister Sophie and others attempted to drive out the Holocaust. This group turned into an organization called White Rose. "We will not be silent," they would write. The Scholls would encourage the rebellion against the army. In Munich in 1942 to 1943, the White Rose group rioted against Hitler and were caught and killed. In Hitler's eastern headquarters, military officers put a bomb in a briefcase next to his desk. The bomb exploded, but Hitler's heavy desk protects him and survives with just some bruises. All the people involved were brutally executed. I rejected my innermost the evacuation, deportation of Jews with all of its side effects, because it is directed against the most important commandment of Christianity. You shall love your neighbor as much as you love yourself. And I recognize the Jew too as my neighbor, who possesses an immortal soul shaped after the likeness of God. However, since I cannot prevent this governmental measure, I have made up my mind to accompany the deported Jews and Christian Jews into exile in order to give them spiritual aid. I wish to use this opportunity to ask the Gestapo to give me this opportunity. Pope Pius XII became pope at the beginning of the Second World War. While living this time, he saw horrific actions of the Nazi soldiers and the killing of millions of Jews. As a result, he and other Christians saved several Jews. Some say he did not do enough and was too quiet during this time, but it turns out that he was just a part of a secret network that hid Jews and saved 800,000 lives. Bonhoeffer was born on February 4, 1906, and was a Lutheran pastor in Germany. During the Holocaust, Bonhoeffer was banned from Berlin, but soon made his way back and started preaching underground. He also spoke out against Hitler's persecution of Jews and was said to be a part of the plot to kill Hitler. Bonhoeffer was eventually arrested and was eventually hanged April 9, 1945. In Holland, the Ten Booms, a non-Jewish family, helped Jews hide and escape. This family also hid a radio under their stairs when Hitler declared not to let anyone have one at all. Sadly, this family was eventually caught and they were all put in concentration camps. One of Hitler's greatest plans was to conquer the Soviet Union so he could control all of Europe. The big picture was that the German army was capable to do that, and they were. They continued on and conquered cities. Only problem was that the German army got weak and tired. The Soviet Union stepped up. They formed a tough army and drove the German armies out and helped free some of the other countries, such as Ukraine and Poland. As they neared the main bunker of Hitler, he committed suicide. Britain offered homes to Jewish refugees but refused to back a Jewish state. The Netherlands tried to raise revolts against the Nazi movements, but most of them were suppressed by German forces. But this was the first direct action against the Nazi Party. Switzerland and the United States did not allow any Jewish refugees. However, the United States minimized its knowledge of the Holocaust. Japan sent over armies to receive Jewish refugees. They saved 6,000 of them. Rome or the Vatican hid many Jewish ones when German soldiers entered the city when the commanders asked for money or Jews would be taken. The Vatican paid the ransom to save the lives of Jews, but over 1,000 were still taken as prisoners.